Hello, YouTubers and two bets. This is Barry, and Barry in the PI. Now, I don't have a whole lot to do. My wife usually does most of the work around here, or our yard man and friends. So I usually just sit out here in my rocker and think. Sometimes I dream, sometimes I just wish. And this is one of those stories that I came up with while I was sitting there thinking. Now, when I'm thinking, I can come up with some pretty weird stuff. And this is one of those stories. Well, I was sitting out here and looking at the sky, looking at the plants, looking at the wind blowing through the trees, and I thought about, what if I'm sitting out here and a UFO spaceship flies way up over me, spots me, and then a light comes down and that's beam me up, Scotty. So I get pulled up through the air into the spaceship. And there a gentleman, he looked like a scientist maybe, or maybe a psychiatrist. But he said to me, he took me into a room and said, "Barry, we've been watching you for a long time. A long, long time." And he said, "We think you're the right guy to be an emissary from them to our world." And well, okay, I think I could do that. And he said, "We watched y'all and this planet, and most of what y'all doing is messing it up. And in exchange, I'm to go to the President of the United States and other world leaders. And if we agree to it, we'll stop messing up our world, and they'll give us the technology to help us stop messing up this world." And I said, "Okay, I can do that." And he says, "Well, you're old now. We started watching you when you were younger, and so we know you got a lot of physical ailments. So we're going to help you fix that." And so they laid me into this room, and there's this big machine there. It's kind of like a C-scan thing. And they placed me in that. And then all this whirring going and stuff in there, I started feeling, well, all my pain's starting to go away. I have no more nerve damage. I think I'm getting younger. And then after a long while in that machine, they take me out. And I go over there, and they have a mirror there, and I look, wow! Damn, I'm 25 years old. I look like I'm 25 years old. A handsome devil I was. And so they take me out and say, "You go back to America and talk to the leaders there and get them to agree to stop screwing this world, this earth up." And I said, "All right, I'll do that." So they beamed me back down to the earth here, to Casa de Gecko, and then on, I had to go to the back to the U.S. and I meet with generals and admirals and politicians and the president. I'll tell them all about this. And it, you know, we agree to it, then they will provide the technology to have unlimited energy, just for very little money. You know, we won't have to have oil wells and coal and nuclear, and they're going to give me this technology and these diagrams and all this stuff that they can build, and I have to get that. They have to agree to share it with the world, with all the other countries, and then solves our energy problem forever. And so I'll probably be hailed as a great man or something like that. So that was that's that story. I've been still sit out here and I've been waiting for one to come over and beat me up again. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I hope y'all enjoyed that. Oh, beat me up.